What's going on, guys? It's Winter Kills here, and welcome to the second rendition of the test hand series, or test hand like trend, I should say, going on the channel here. Continuing on with more test hands of decks that I play. First one we did was Atlantean Mermail, and that won't be like the only one. I guess I should just kind of get this out in the air now. We won't be just doing one test hand video for like one deck and then never come back to it. We'll come back to videos, and they'll be like titled like number 2 or number 3, number 4, you get what I'm saying, they'll be numbered. We're gonna move into Synchro Fusionist, because I know a lot of you guys like this deck. I really like the deck too, and somebody I think a while back suggested that on the combo video they wanted to see a test hand video, so I'm finally getting to that now. Apologize for it taking so long, but had a lot of other stuff in the way and had to get all that other stuff recorded. Let's go ahead and get into it. If you want to see the deck profile that goes with this deck, it's the exact same as the last deck profile uploaded. I don't really change the build too much because if it ain't broke, there's no need to fix it, if you know what I'm saying. Not really too many changes that need to be made to the deck. But I'm going to go ahead and shuffle it up, speed that up, and then we'll draw some 5-card hands. We'll do a couple of those. We're only going to do first turn because that's pretty much the ideal with this deck, and it's pretty much the standard for just doing test hands. You generally just want to practice for going first. So without further ado, we'll get right into it. Alright, so everything is all shuffled up. I'll go ahead and put this up here, and then we'll draw random 5 cards from the top and see if we can do anything with it. So we're starting on Level Eater, Synchro, Power Giant, Synchro Fusionist, and Upstart Goblin. So we're looking at that hand. It's not too bad, no tuners, which kind of sucks. So if basically we don't draw any tuners off of this Upstart, we're kind of screwed and we can't really do anything. So let's see what we get. Upstart Goblin into Instant Fusion. Yeah, that's not looking too good. Yeah, there's nothing we really can do. I mean, we can just go Norden, bring out Glow Bulb. Let's see what we would have drawn. Yeah, Refusion. That just... It seemed kind of good to start off with, but if we would have just drawn into a tuner, it would have been good. Because we could have just summoned Power Giant, discarded this, and then level 8 off it for a 4, and then not have a tuner. It's just all coming down to having a tuner. There's really not too much you can do, so we'll just do a quick shuffle there. We'll keep going. Let's see what we get this time. Soul Charge, Gem Knight Lazuli, Synchro, Refusion, and Power Giant. Yikes. Again, we're opening up really, really bad. We're just going to put this one away right away. This is just completely raw chest hands. Are not stacked or anything, so let's see what we get here. We'll just do another quick shuffle for the sake of time. See what we can get. Give me a tuner to start with. Give me something to work with. Soul Charge, Synchro. This is the same exact hand. Doppel Warrior, Junk Synchron, and Ghost Ogre. Okay, that's garbage. That is straight garbage right there. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Let's pile shuffle. Let's try this one more time. Alright, hopefully this is what we need. Instant Fusion, Power Giant, Brilliant Fusion, there we go. Now just give me something. Just give me something we can work with. It's not something we can work with. Well, I guess it is. Let's just go Brilliant Fusion, because I'm forgetting that we can send Ghost Ogre off Brilliant Fusion. That'll give us access to a tuner. Can't send Trick Clown at the moment, because if we send Trick Clown, we won't have a tuner. We need a tuner. The most important thing is getting ourselves a tuner right now in the early stages of this hand. So we start off with the Seraphinite. We're already gaining some advantage here with an extra normal summon. Now the question I'm asking, and I'm sure all of you are asking, how can we get a Librarian on board? Well, that's a good question. I would be asking that question too. In fact, I am asking that question right now. So let's do this. Instant Fusion that out. Bring out Ghost Ogre is our pretty much only option. We gotta go into a 7. We'll go to Yazi. This is our only 7 that we play. Still no way to generate draws here. Yeah, this still isn't looking good. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I thought we had something there for just a second. Just a second, I thought we had something. We'll just do another test, and we'll keep going until we get some good ones. Just so you guys can kind of get a feel for yourselves too. Like, you know, you've seen this deck do what it can do if you've been watching some of the videos on my channel. This deck either, you know, will do the hand loop, kind of go halfway, or not do anything at all. You kind of get to like see the realisticness of the deck. What can happen if you don't like open well, or if you can't see like certain plays that you would have had but you just ignored. and that leaves you in a pretty bad position when you could have pretty much done the hand loop, but you kind of missed one small play that would have led to a whole another plethora of plays that you just didn't notice. Yeah, so you definitely want to be able to pay attention to that. But let's just try and get a good hand here. They've slowly gotten better and better from the first like 3 that we've had. Let's do a quick tap or a quick cut for luck. Refusion, we've pretty much opened this card like 3 times already. Brilliant Fusion, be nice. There's the E-Telly, Soul Charge, and Foolish. Alright, we opened a hand of all spells. This should be interesting. Really, really good hand actually. So we'll keep these up here as our sort of part of our arsenal. What we have to go through here. So now we can definitely send, oh, this is going to be a beautiful turn with freaking Foolish Burial and an E-Telly. Like, come on, it doesn't get any easier than this. Now we can definitely send Trick Clown without having to worry about anything, just because, well, last time we needed a tuner and I thought it would get us somewhere, but turns out it didn't. There's no light level 1 tuner in the deck that we play. That's why I kind of wanted to play Galaxy Serpent in the deck, but I never have, or never put it in here yet. Maybe someday we'll try that, just not today. Pay the 1,000 for this, and then we'll go E-Telly, we'll go grab probably our Recover, so we can get access to that later, and we can get ourselves a Librarian right off the bat. So we'll drop these 2 for our Librarian, get him on the field as fast as we can. Now I think from here we should be in a decent position. We have Soul Charge for crying out loud, like, that's good enough as is. So we'll drop the Foolish. We'll go for, we could go for Glow Up Ball, we could go for Plague Spreader, we could go for a couple of things. We could go for Level Eater. I'm trying to think, or we could send Synchro Fusionist and then Soul Charge back the Synchro Fusionist, the Recover, and the Trick Clown, and go into Tatsunoko, and we could get a search off of it in the meanwhile and grab Norden and be able to use our Refusion. So you know what? I think that's what we'll do, because that'll get us a couple draws off of Librarian as well. I know it's kind of risky to burn the Soul Charge this early, but I think it'll be for the best. So we got our Soul Charge set up now with the Foolish Burial, and we get the Synchro Fusionist Engrave with Soul Charge for 3. And I have to keep track. We already paid 4,000 life points, so we do have to be careful. We played for a Trick Clown, and now we're playing for a 3k Soul Charge. I'd say we do this next. Synchro for Tatsunoko as a 3. We do this Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. We'll search our Instant Fusion, and then we'll draw a card. Be able to deck then first, which is nice. And then next, probably from there, I say we could Synchro into a 7. Depending on what we draw into, we still have our normal summon to use that we haven't burned yet, because E-Telly and Brilliant Fusion are a thing. We'll draw into a Synchro Fusionist. Okay, that works out perfectly. That is like almost scripted how perfect that is. We'll go into another 5 here. We can just search another card, because why the hell not? Synchro Fusionist is not once per turn. You just double check. Yeah. You can add 1 spell card from your deck down with Polymerization or Fusion in its name except for Diffusion Wave Motion. Thank God we can't add that card to our hand, or else, you know, the whole world would just explode. And then we'll activate his effect. We'll send our, let's see here, where's it? Jet Synchron to the graveyard, and we'll make him probably a level 6 or 4. I'm trying to think. Actually, we should make him a 4 so we can go into a Omega with the Trick Clown, so we can get that off the field. And oh, I just realized we could have normal summoned that Synchro Fusionist to burn their normal summon, but I guess it's good that we didn't, because now we still have another normal summon that we can use, so long as that our Seraphonite is on the board. So we'll draw and do an upstart. We'll burn that right away. We get another draw. There it is. There is the one and only Level Eater, my friends. There it is. We've got 2 slots on the board. I figure since this guy here isn't doing us too much good, I want to get this on field. The only way we're going to be able to do that is by normal summoning, and I want to go Norden out that Recover, and then we'll normal summon this. We'll sink into a formula, then use the Norden, I think, because the Norden should stay, and then we'll use that to Synchro into a Charge Warrior and get like 3+ draws off of that as well. So we'll use this effect. We'll put him over here. I'll try to keep him in line this way so we can keep track how many cards are out of their hand. Burn this. Pay the K. We're down 5,000 life points now. We've got 3k left. I guess it really doesn't matter what level 1 tuner we bring out, just so long as it's a level 1 tuner. Second normal summon on the Level Eater. Synchro. See, right now we're just having a lot of fun. We're just doing Synchro plays. We're drawing cards. We're knocking cards out of our opponent's hand. Draw. Beautiful. We just double check here, but it's affection. He also banish it when this card leaves the field. Okay, so he did not leave the field. I just wanted to double check. Somebody would be like, you couldn't do that at this timestamp? Well, okay, good thing we avoided that. Then we'll just Synchro into Charge Warrior. No need in waiting for do something else with that. Draw 2 more cards. We've seen all 3 instant fusions at this point. There is a 1-for-1, so we'll ditch that and the level leader. Put another level leader in grave, why not? We'll grab another level 1 monster. I think I'll go grab Glow Up Bulb at this point. We literally, this is literally turning out to be one of the best hands. It turns out opening up 5 spells is absolutely busted. We'll level eat this guy down to a 5, so we can eventually sink into a 7. That, go into this, draw 2 more cards. There's a Desynchro and a Power Giant. We'll throw that Desynchro out and we'll bring these 2 guys back. Put this back to the extra deck. Synchro for another formula. Draw 2 more cards. Doppel and Frankenderp. This guy is a 5. So we could go into a 7, or we could use it to go into a Mega if we level eat the Seraphinite, which I think is what we'll do. We'll level eat the Seraphinite down to a 4, and then we'll use 3 plus 5, which is 8, and we'll Synchro into another Omega. Draw another card. There's Plague Spreader. Things are looking good. We still got a Refusion at hand. We still got all these monsters. We got a Power Giant and a Plague Spreader. We can knock our Power Giant down to a level 4, and this guy's here's a level 4 too. We could make a Trish possibly if we bring out our Glow Up Ball. I'm just trying to think here. If we go this guy into a 4, discarding this. So you gotta take time to think your plays through here. I apologize if it's hard to see some of this stuff. I'm trying to keep things organized as best as possible. Just debating right now whether or not we need to get rid of this. We could discard him, or summon him, discard him, making a 4. That would be, this is guys a 4 still, because we did level eat off him, I'm pretty sure. At least I hope we did, I can't remember. And then we'll have this guy as a 4 as well, and they'll have another slot for the level eater on field. Alright, that I guess will work. Let's see here, we got level eaters. I know for a fact we level eatered the Charge Warrior, but I don't know if we level eatered Seraphinite. Let's see what we got in our extra deck here. Tatsunoko. I'm saying that, I don't know if we level eatered him or not, and it's really bugging me. Let's see. Oh yeah, we did level eat off him, that's how we ended up making the Omega, so he is a level 4. I just wanted to double check before I went any further. So we'll summon Power Giant. We'll discard this. Now he's a 4. We'll summon Glow Up Bulb and mill 1 card. And it's Ghost Ogre. Oh no, we milled the Ghost Ogre. Oh, too bad. So we'll go into our Trish. 4 plus 4 plus 1 is 9. There's Trish. Draw that card. Another Power Giant. Not bad. See, Power Giant, I'm really loving the card right now at 3. And it is coming in clutch already so many times. So now we need to keep track. We can definitely use our, what's it called, our Jet Synchron still. We haven't touched that. We can definitely use our Recover at this point. We still have a Refusion to bring out a Tuner as well. That is just nuts. Let's see here. I want to get rid of this. That way we can have more room for Refusion. So we'll get rid of that. We'll get him out of here. We need to make Baxia and Yazi right now, so we can go ahead and start doing that. Put this back in the deck, because we're not seeing our Desynchro like we have been the past like 3 test hands that miserably failed. So we'll pay the 800 for that, and now I think we paid 58 total, so we still can pay 2K for 78 total. So that's nice. Let's just bring out a level 3 tuner. I guess we could just bring out this guy, and then we'll Synchro into a 7. Draw a card. It's going to be Desynchro. Okay, no, it's not. And then we'll summon out our Jet Synchron just so we can go into our Baxia right off the bat. What do we want to discard off this? We'll discard a Unizombie since we don't really need it. And then we'll Synchro. This will get banished over here. And then we'll Synchro with that for the Baxia. Baxia will spin Trish back to the extra deck. We'll pop the Dead Refusion if it even matters. If not, we could just pop this. And then we'll summon back out Norden. Norden can summon back out. Try to see how we can make a Trish again. If we level eat this down to a 7, and then bring back a 1, that's 8 and 9. So we can bring out Glow Up Bulb, and then we'll level eat Baxia down to a 7. Now we'll use these guys to Synchro. I'll put my graveyard upside down. It's so big I'm thinking it's my deck. We'll do that. We'll Synchro into another Trish. Draw another card. There's Desynchro. Not bad, not bad. Don't want to use it though right now. Let's see here. We can bring out Recover. I think at this point we've already knocked 4 cards out of their hand because we Omega twice and we Trish twice. I'm saying we could Desynchro this, bring back out these 3 again, and Synchro for something. Definitely going to Synchro for something. What it is, I'm not sure. We still got this Norden on board that I want to use. Why don't we bring out Plague Spreader and Level Eater? Yeah, we could just do that. Let's bring out Plague Plague Spreader, put a Power Giant at the top of our deck. We'll also summon out Level Leader, and we'll eat a level off Trish, bringing Trish down to an 8. We'll put my freaking graveyard upside down again. We'll Synchro for a Tatsunoko, draw a card. It's going to be the Power Giant. This is still an 8. We could Synchro into another 8. If we just Level Lead the Trish again, there's 4, there's 8 right there. Omega, draw a card, knock the last card out of their hand. We've got room for all 3 of these guys to return next turn. And if they can't do anything, well, they get OTK'd, and we still have all this extra stuff in our hand to do whatever. We can still put a Power Giant on field if we need to at free 2200 beat stick. But yeah, my throat really hurts after talking all that much. That definitely always happens when we do this deck, because there's just so many things to talk about, so many things going on in the deck at any given time, and trying to explain what's happening can be taxing. And I still have a bunch of other stuff to record as far as deck profiles and other stuff. I kind of wanted to do another test hand video with another deck. I was thinking it was going to be like Raid Raptors or something like that. But yeah, that is the test hand video for Synchro Fusionist. Don't worry, we'll come back to the deck. We'll come back to Mermails as well. We're definitely going to be revisiting those. There'll definitely be a numbered series for each individual deck. But it's going strong so far. Kind of going to be taking place of featured archetype until I can use DN properly again, with all the pictures being restored on a new low-res website. The low-res pictures got removed, and supposedly there's a new link floating around of another website, but who knows. But I'll keep in some of the first turn hands that we did that were not playable, because that's just the reality, and I'm not going to take away from that and make this deck seem like something that it's not. If you have a problem with the deck not being consistent and whatever, then just don't play the deck, and then why are you even watching the video if you don't want to watch it? Be consistent and you don't think the deck's consistent in the first place, and you already have that mindset. I don't know. I'll quit rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like you enjoyed. Hopefully it was edited well enough to keep it interesting. Almost a 2K subs. Really appreciate it, guys. Cannot thank you enough. And as always, Winter Kill signing out. We'll see you in the next one.